Is that all right? Just don't tell sixth period you're my favorite. Oh wait, I just recorded that.
Wait, do you post these on YouTube?
They are on YouTube, so you can find them on Schoology. So if you go on to Schoology under my class, it has all the notes that I've written on here. So you can print those up if you ever want those. And then there's another link to the video. If you click on the video, you have to go to the top thing. Hey, let's do this real quick. Will you do me a favor? Okay. Will you get your cell phone, please? If you have a cell phone over there, please go get it. We're going to put them back in a moment, but I just want to make sure we are all good. All right. So once your messages have just been checked, I need you to do me a favor. Still with me in this adventure? Okay, ready? Can you log into your Cherry Creek account? Here's some homework. Where did it not go? Who didn't get this? It was passed around the room. Come here. All right. Yeah, it happens. All right. Go into My Cherry Creek on your phone. Everyone there? Everyone under My Cherry Creek on their phone? Get to it. And there's a no-namer that just went around. Did that no-namer find a name? Who is that? Yep. So put your name on it. Bring it right back to me, please. Thank you. And then I'll put it in. I'll get it back to you tomorrow. All right. Everyone still with me on this story? So I want you into My Cherry Creek. Log into your Schoology, please. Once you're in Schoology, you there? No. Okay. Once you're in Schoology, find My Class. So it's going to be Algebra 1. It's the green one. Should show up like that on your screen once you click into it. You still there? We good? Is anybody lost? Why are you lost?
I don't have it.
Did the wrong password.
Good? Can we move on? Go under your semester 1 workbook. Oh, wait. I take it back. Go back. I'm sorry. I'm going under the wrong things. Go under semester 1 CP Algebra 1. And then that takes you to that pink folder saying Notes, Videos for First Semester. You with me still? Click on that. Uh-oh, I got a bad gateway. I don't know what a bad gateway means. All right, and then closest to the top is the oldest, and then as you scroll down, it gets to the newest videos. So the PDF file here, any of the PDFs are all the notes that we've ever done in class. If you ever want to print those off, you can. Okay, if you need a copy of the notes, my notes for any reason. And then this other link here, so the one that has like a little chain link, those are the videos for the day. So if I were to click on, say, this one right here, mine does this, and I get stuck here. But then if I click this icon right here, it goes to a blank page on the internet, which is YouTube, which is the lecture of the day. Okay? So, and of course, if you expand it, you can watch. This is from the other day. Okay, that was from August. This one's from August 21st. Okay? Now, the reason I'm showing you all that is starting Friday next week. You still with me? So this coming Friday, I'll be here. But the Friday the following week, I will miss the next 4 Fridays because I would be at my medical class up at the medical school on a field trip. My sub-plans will be this. The sub will have your notes. The sub will hand out a paper of notes to you, and then I will say, log into Schoology, find this page. I will have recorded this in advance. So literally all you got to do is chill at your desk, watch the video. That's all you need to do. So you're going to watch me teach. So you're not missing me. I won't be here personally, but it'll be projected on the same thing. You're watching the video, taking the notes. So not this coming Friday, but Friday starting next week, and for 4 total Fridays, we're going to the cadaver lab at the medical school. So I will miss seeing you, but I will have a video for you to watch. Does that make sense? So you're not going to miss any instruction. You're just going to miss me being here live, which, I don't know, maybe some of you like better than that. I don't know. Like, hey, mister, can I just ditch the rest of the school year? Is that okay? Does everyone get it? Okay, would you take a couple minutes? Well, let's just do this rather than messing up class. Do me a favor. Cell phones muted. You there? Cell phones underneath your desks, please, rather than put them over there. Is mine still sitting over there? Yeah, cool. Cool, yeah, if you're just charging. Is everyone good? So rather than waste time putting your phones back over there, let's just keep them at our desk for today. And then starting, not this coming Friday, but a week from Friday, you'll keep your phones with you. Part of the sub plans will be like, the sub will pass you out the same type of notes that I give you all. And then you just watch the video and do the notes. Sound okay? Let's see. Anna, where you at? Outside back. Joy, where you at? Right there. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the homework, if you don't mind, that I just came by and marked off. So that was pages, 9 and 10? All right. Yeah. All right. What kind of questions do we see on pages 9 or 10 that you want to go? Let's look at page 9 first. Look at page 9 first. We're looking at only page 9. Is there a problem on page 9 you'd like to see me work over? Take a look at your page. Go ahead. Right? No. Go ahead. Number 5? Yeah. Okay. Stop. 5. 2x minus 1/2 x plus 2 minus 9 over 4x equals 52. Is that one? Okay. So I'm going to look here, 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 here. How many yellow marks do I have up there? 5. So how many terms do I have to this problem? 5. Is everyone comfortable with that? It looks like I have a denominator of a 2 and I have a denominator of a 4. Let's clear the denominator. So I'm going to multiply this one by 4, this by 4 over 1, this by 4, this by 4 over 1, and this by 4. Now 4 and 4 over 1 are the same thing, agreed? So the reason I'm just multiplying by 4, so I'm not multiplying by a fraction here. So that's going to give me 8x. This is going to reduce here. So negative 2 times, so that's negative 2x. Let me pause there. Does that make sense what I just did? I reduced the fraction. I was going 4 cancels, so 2 goes into 4, 2 goes into itself once, 2 goes into 4 twice, and then I went 2 times the 1x and came up with that. The subtraction sign came down. Does that, you feel comfortable with that, everyone? And then the next one I have 8, and then minus, what happens here? What happens right here? What cancels? The 4. So I'm left with what? minus 9x. Good. And then I have 4 times 52, which I think is 208. Does that seem okay? Everyone happy about that? The greatest thing about this, you know, and I know it's math, so it's dorky. I get it. But the nice thing about this skill is if you do this, there's something now missing from that new whole line of stuff. And it's the F word, fractions. They're not there. Okay? So remember, you told me originally I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Make sense? Let's combine like terms. So this and this are all like terms. What do you think? Does that make sense to say that? So 8x minus 2x, 6x? What is 6x minus 9x? What's 6 minus 9? 3. It's positive or negative? Negative. So I get negative 3x. And then I have that plus 8 that comes down for the right equals 208. Does that seem okay? Question, how many terms do I have now? 3. Because I was able to combine like terms, I was able to go from 5 terms down to 3 terms. Okay? Now some people might ask, hey, couldn't I have combined like terms up here? Yeah, but I didn't want to start dorking around with fractions. I wanted them gone before I started the whole problem. That's why I cleared it first. Okay? All right. That's supposed to be a pink dotted line. It's still supposed to be pink dotted. There we go. All right. What do you like? What should I do? Yeah. Subtract 8 from both sides. Awesome. So that's going to cancel. So I get negative 3 times x is equal to 200, right? And then how do I get x all by itself now? Yes, good. Divided by negative 3. Now, question for you. Does 200 over 3 reduce? So 1 and 3 are the only numbers that go into 3. That's not going to help us. 3, because 3 doesn't go into 200. So leave it like that. That's an improper fraction, meaning the top is bigger than the bottom. Totally okay to leave the answers that way. There is no reason to do more work on this problem. Just stop there. Okay? What else from that point? There. Front page. Would you like to see? Number 8? So that was number 5, right? 8. Did I do it right? 5 times the sum of a number and 9 is 35. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start identifying numbers. That's a number. That's a number. And that's a number. So 5 times the sum of a number and 9 is 35. This is going to be a special kind of number. What kind of number are we going to call that? Starts with a V, ends with an E, has variable in the middle. Variable. Variable. Make sense? So this is eventually, this part right here is going to become our x value. Okay? Am I good? All right. So 5, okay, let's work backwards. Is 35. How do I write is 35? Yeah, so that means equals. So I have equals 35. So we took care of this part. Is that okay? Okay, so maybe we work forward a little bit. 5 times the sum of a number and 9. So the sum of a number and 9. Sum of a number and 9. What does sum mean in math? Addition. So the sum of a number and 9. You agree with that? So now I want to do this. 5 times the. So 5 times. So it says, hey, you are going to sum up this number. So I want 5 times the sum of the number and 9 is 35. See how I did that? I broke it down slowly. And that's the hard part about some of these problems is, well, one, math people aren't grammar people. So we suck at writing. This is like reading that Romeo and Juliet where you're like, wow, those speak funny. Us math folks talk dorky. All right, so let's work this down a little bit. Perhaps this. What did I just do here? What did I do? I distributed. Good. So I didn't move anything over the equal sign. So now I'm going to do this. Now what should I do? 5x plus 45 equals 35. What should I do? Subtract. That cancels that. So I get 5 times x is equal to 35 minus 45. So let's think about what that means. I walk into a store. I have $35 in my pocket because I want to buy something. The something I want to buy costs $45. Do I owe more money? I have 35 in my pocket. Something costs 45. I go to pay the guy. Do I still owe?
Yeah.
How much? 10. I owe $10. So a negative, think of it as you're owing. Okay? All right. How would I solve the rest of this?
Divide by 5.
Divide each side by 5. Good. So I'm going to get x is equal to negative 2. So the hardest part of that problem is deciphering what the heck the word problem is. Play with it a little bit. Don't, the hard thing is when you read a word problem and you're writing stuff down as you're reading it, you will start goofing yourself up. Read it first and then start thinking about what is it really doing? Are there words you recognize? Is in math means equals. Sum in math means plus or addition. Product means multiply. Quotient means divide. So see if you can work it out. Any other questions on that front side? Yeah. 9? You are the unlucky person today. Okay. So first thing, let's underline what we know are going to be numbers. Number, right? Number. Number. And then 3 times a number. What is this going to be represented as eventually? X. That's going to be our variable. Okay. Cool? So let's walk it slow. Is equal. We have an equal sign. It's supposed to be equal, sorry. So is 27. We're done with the bottom part, right? The sum of 3 times a number and 6. The sum of 3 times a number and 6. Plus. So it's definitely plus. The sum of 3 times a number. What's a number? X. So 3x. 3 times a number and 6. So what's the difference between this one? Why didn't I distribute? Well, if I go back to the last problem, it said 5 times the sum of a number and 9. What is this one? The sum of 3 times a number and 6. Again, if I go back, the last one says 5 times the sum of a number and 9. So that's saying, hey, we're having something grouped, the sum of a number and 9, and we're going to go 5 times that. But this one says the sum of 3 times a number and 6. That just means you're going to add it together. So this is set up to work out. Okay? Subtract 6. Divide by 3. X equals 7. Cool? Flip it over. What's on the back side that we might need to go over? How much? Anyone's called one out yet? Yeah. 11. Four consecutive even integers equals what? Negative 52? Okay. So even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. What about negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8? Are those even numbers as well? Yeah. They're odd, or they are negative even numbers. Does that make sense to say that? Okay. Even numbers. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. So if I have x here plus my next one, in order to get to the next even, I would have to add 2. In order to get to the next one after that, I have to add 4. In order to get to the next one after that, I have to add 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. They're not the same. We'll find x, and once we find x, we add 2 to it to get to the next number. Then we add 4 to x to get to the next number. Then we add 6 to x to get to the next number. So now I have like terms. Agree? What is x plus x plus x? 4x. 2 plus 4 is? 6. 6 plus 6 is? Agree? This is ready to start setting up. What should I do next? What should I do next? 12. Is that okay? So now I'm going to get 4x equals, and it's negative, right? It stays negative. I'm going to divide that by 4. So I find that x is equal to negative 16. Huh. Is that going to work for us? So negative 16, what does this one got to be then? Add 2 to negative 16. What do I get? How much? Yeah. So if that one's negative 16, this one's negative 14. What does this one have to be? Close. Negative 12, right? They're still consecutive. So my x value was negative 16, so negative 16 plus 4. And then what's negative 16 plus 6? Negative 10, right? Does this work for us? Negative 16 combined with negative 14 is negative 30. Negative 30 combined with negative 12 is negative 42. Negative 42 combined with negative 10 is negative 52. It worked. Those are tougher, different. But I think, so it's always the same if it's even or odd. It's always x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus. If it's just consecutive numbers, it's x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. That's just getting to the next one in advancement. Is there any others on that sheet you want to take a look at? Go ahead. Find 2 consecutive integers with a sum of 29. So these are,
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I meant 13, not 12.
okay. So this one you would just do x and x plus 1 in order to get it, because they're consecutive integers, not even or odd.
Yeah.
So 13, you say? Find 4 consecutive odd integers that sum up to 200, right? 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, plus, plus. They're odd. So I have x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6. It's the same as even, okay? So what's x plus x plus x? Plus x. 4x. And then 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Now it's ready to solve. 188 divided by 4. So we find that x is equal to 338. Is that right? 3 goes in there, that's 4 goes in 18. 4 goes in 18 4 times, doesn't it? So it goes 4 times and then 28. So 47. Is that an odd number? Yeah. So that's 47. Add 2 to 47, I get 2. 49. Add 4 to 47, I get to 51. Add 4 or add 6 to 47, I get to 53. If I add 47, 49, 51, and 53 together, I get 200. Anything else you'd like to take a look at on that homework? Going once? Going twice? Before it comes forward, is your name on it? And are you handing in multiple pages for whatever reason? Okay, so make sure your name is on that as well as anything else you're handing forward.
Aiden, man, Maserati. Aiden Maserati.
You know what I mean? Both. Never mind. Never mind. You walked away.
Hey, Aiden. Hey, Aiden. He left me.
Name forgot. Check it.
We're talking about.
Oh.
I'll tell everyone too.
All right. Everyone's good? Let's do some notes. What time we out here? Don't lie. Oh, dude, I got so very little time. So much to do. Oh, wait, reverse that. Ooh, what movie? Anyone? Anyone? Huh?
Wait, so little time and what?
So much to do. Wait, reverse that.
So much to do.
We have so much to do and so little time. Or
Wait, what time is it?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory,
Oh
the
my
original one.
gosh, I love Willy Wonka.
Not enough to know lines like that. Willy Wonka. Nah, I like it. Did everyone get a note sheet yet? They're coming out. Almost there.
I didn't know if
I think that is the first time that has ever been said in my class. 23 years of teaching, no one's ever called someone else an Oompa Loompa. Well, that's funny. All right, ready? Let's run through this. Talk to me. Talk to me. Take a look at this problem number 1. Should I go 5 minus 2, or is 2 being kind of compromised right now? What do you think? Should I go 5 minus 2 on that first problem, or is the 2 being attached? Okay, you're so close. Is it just the 2 that I'm distributing?
No, you subtract it and then.
Hang on. No. You're doing the 2.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Say it.
Subtract it and then you.
Nope, no, not subtracting it. Don't subtract first. But the 2's being distributed. But what's being distributed with that 2?
The parentheses.
Well, the parentheses are holding it. What?
The negative.
The negative.
Parentheses.
All right.
Oh my God.
So, ladies and gentlemen, eyes up here. Okay? What did I just highlight up there? -2. This is the biggest error people do in Algebra 1. So what am I going to distribute over that parentheses right now?
Negative.
All right, so 5 gets left alone right now. What is -2 times x?
Negative 2x.
What is -2 times +6? Good. Do you see how that just came? Do you see how this was x plus 6, but now it's negative and negative? Why did both signs change? What came with the 2 to be distributed? The negative. Okay, and then on the other side I have this. Okay? Feel okay about it? All right, I'm going to combine like terms. Hey! Why is it gotta be so damn? Oh my gosh. All right. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, so can I add 2x equals sign? Can I do that? What do you notice?
There is no
what?
no x.
Yeah. Is -7 equal to 8? Did we discover this lifelong mystery of math?
No solution.
Yep. Good job. No solution. Now, I'm not going to work out this big old huge problem, but let's just for laughs and giggles say this one comes out to 7 equals 7. Okay, the other one was -7 equals 8, which is nonsense. But what is 7 equal to 7? Is 7 equal to 7? Is that true?
Yes.
So this means this has infinite solutions. You do that sideways again. Cool? May I move on? Good? Now, I don't know if that one did come out to 7 equals 7. I just pretended what would happen if it did. All right. So, if you have a true statement, when you solve it, so if you get 10 equals 10, or 100 equals 100, or 3/5 equals 3/5, which is a true statement, means you have infinite solutions. If you get nonsense, because you know that 2 is not really equal to 17, or whatever it comes out to, then that means there's no solution. Okay? This is the term for empty set. Empty sets just means in math, it doesn't work. Okay? Can I move on? All right. Real quick, I'm going to distribute here. That's 6. Right? Minus 6n minus 5 equals, distribute the negative both there. What happened here? True or false? Yeah, that's false. That's a no solution. Huh. So no solution is when nonsense happens. Oh my goodness. I have 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, 4 term, 5 term, 6 term. Agreed? What number should I multiply all of those terms by to get rid of them? 12. Good job, whoever said that. 1. Okay? So 4 goes into 12 3 times, so I get 3x. 2 goes into 12 6 times, so that's minus 6. 3 goes into 12 4 times, so that's 4x. 3 goes into 12 4 times, so that's minus 8. 12 goes into 12, so that's minus x. 6 goes into 12 twice, so that's 2. Combine any like terms, so I get 3x minus 6 equals 3x minus 6. Let's subtract 3x from both sides. True or false? Is it true?
Infinite solutions.
Yeah, infinite solutions. Okay? Can I move on? Yeah?
Wait, what is infinite solution?
It means that every number in the world that you plug in will work. Okay? All right. So identity means everything works. No solution means nothing works. Okay? If you were to graph these equations, these are actually linear equations. When everything works, it's actually the exact same line drawn on top of itself. Nothing works means the two lines are parallel to each other. And you know that parallel, even if you've never taken geometry, means the lines don't cross. That's what the difference between everything works, same exact line. Nothing works, parallel lines. I have one left. One slide left. Or am I done?
Done.
What?
Done.
All right. So you know this is 7B, so that'll be at the top. What pages is 7B?
10 and 11.
Pages 10 and 11. Okay. So a few things to know as you're packing up.
It's not 10 and 11, it's 11 and 12.
11 and 12? Is it? Oh, 11 and 12. Thank you.
Jesus, beat it.
So that's this one, right? So Friday this week we have our first quiz. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Is it? Today's Wednesday? I lose days too, so don't worry. You're normal. So Friday we'll have our first quiz. Cool? Everyone get that written down what they need? Hey, will someone bring me my cell phone, please?
Bring him a cellular device. I just want you to. I don't want you. I'm already over here.
Oh. You can't ever complain if someone wants you to do more steps. That's healthy.